Actually, if you see in the
I
chat, two
Can you
students.
speak louder, dear Les? I can't hear you.
You can hear my voice now?
Now it's better. Now it's better.
So much. I'm sorry for this interruption. Actually, in the chat, some of the students didn't get this explanation. Could you just repeat it, please, for them? You could.
Dear Les, your voice, I can't hear you again.
I just said, could you just repeat what you explained before for some of the students in the chat? They say they not get the explain
Uh,
what you.
you, you mean that this new resource?
Yes, I
Yes, dear
mean the
Les.
research topic, the research points that you referred in point five.
Okay, so let me show you um, in my computer. Okay, let me search for these topics now.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, maybe it's the best way to discuss about. So I want to share my screen. So please give me feedback. Do you have my desktop picture? Do you have a clear vision? Okay,
Yes,
thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, for example, I want to search for some topics in computer science. So I type research topics in computer science. So I click in this link. For example, you can find some websites and you can study these websites. For example, here it defines some research areas in computer science. Here, for example, architectures, compiler optimizations and embedded systems, bioinformatics and computational biology, data mining, databases and geographical information systems, and other subjects, for example, human-computer interaction, which means that HCI and other topics. And you can click on this link. Here you can find, for example, some suggestion. For example, in the area of architectures, compiler optimization, and embedded systems, you can see that some researchers or maybe professors that works in this specific, for example, here you can see the name of some researchers in specific faculty in the university all around the world. Or maybe, for example, in data mining, here you can see some names. So you can click on this link and uh, carefully study. There are some other topics here including some famous researchers for better, for example, let me click on this link. And here, for example, it opens the academic website of this researcher. Here you can see the name of the professor, the department, and other contact detail. For example, here you can see the history education of this professor and personal website of this professor and other researchers. Here you can see that this professor works in this specific research area, architectures, compiler optimization, and embedded systems. So if you want to work in this topic, subject, so you can search for it in the websites and internet. Okay, so another one here are some publications regarding this subject. So this is a good uh, tool to find according to your desired subject. And you can see, for example, some topics here. But we have another website. You should just search for it. For example, here I can click on these links. And here again, it introduces some general topics, okay? For example, here the role of human-computer interaction, artificial intelligence and robotics, high-performance computing, machine learning and neural networks, and other topics. And maybe it will help you to find and to search for details about any of these topics for your thesis. Dear Hossein, Sense Direct is another option. Okay, I will talk about that. This is a general research in the internet. I will talk about that, dear Majid. In this session, I fully talk about Google Scholar. Okay, any question? Just don't forget that this way is a general research, okay? Not a very specific research to find your relevant topic. No, no problem. Just ask your question. Thank you so much. Yes, Google Scholar is a very important tool for research, and I will talk about this is a general form for research, and maybe it will give you some ideas to choose any topic. خیلی خوب، پس من اومدم در واقع این فریز انگلیسی رو، این جمله انگلیسی رو تایپ کردم، موضوعات تحقیقاتی در علم کامپیوتر، و همونطور که میبینید اینجا یک سری مواردی رو پیشنهاد شده و اما با توجه به عناوین میتونیم در واقع ببینیم که الان محققان دارن روی چه موضوعاتی کار میکنن. خیلی خوب. Okay, for example, I search for research topics in robotics. This is my field. Here you can see that biologically inspired robot control, decision, theoretic, planning and control, humanoid robots, human-robot interaction, hybrid and distributed control, and other topics that related and relevant to my field of study. Okay, so you can change your keyword here, and you can find specific topics in many sciences. Okay, so this is the first and general way to find some ideas and topics. This may help you. So if you don't have any further question, let me back to let me share session 3 file. Okay, so we talked about the internet research about our